أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Some tongues don't just gossip behind your back. They invade your life face to face. They don't say, I heard. They say, so tell me, what's really going on? That's the meddling tongue. And the Qur'an treats it as a spiritual problem, not a social habit. Allah exposes the whole psychology in one verse from Surah Al-Hujurat. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اجتنبوا كثيرا من الظن إن بعض الظن إثم ولا تجسسوا ولا يغتب بعضكم بعضا. Believers, avoid much suspicion. Some suspicion is sin, and do not spy, and do not backbite one another. Notice the precision. Allah said some of assumptions or zan is sinful because some assumptions are necessary or reasonable in life, judging by the outward, taking precautions. But the sinful one is accusatory suspicion about a believer without evidence. Quranic psychology shows this verse is a map of escalation. It starts with a thought, an interpretation, a story in your head, then suspicion creates inner agitation, anxiety, curiosity, ego heat. And the nafs tries to regulate itself through information. That's when it moves into spying, prying, probing, just asking, just checking. And once you learn something, the final step is speaking about it, riba, backbiting. It's a progressive shift. So what does the meddling tongue sound like? Why don't you have kids yet? What did the doctor say exactly? Are you and your husband okay? Because I noticed. Who was that texting you? Let me see. How can you afford that? Tell me the real reason she left. And people answer because they feel cornered. They laugh, they share, they explain, then later regret it because their private life becomes public property and they feel hurt and small. And here's the deeper point. A lot of meddling isn't actually care. It's a nafs need. Sometimes it's control, the illusion that knowing details makes me safe. Sometimes it's status hunger. I feel important because I'm in the know. Sometimes it's subtle superiority. I feel entitled to access you. And often it's distraction. When I'm avoiding my own faults, I become obsessed with yours. However, the Prophet ﷺ's farewell sermon made it clear to us. Your blood, your wealth, and your honor are sacred, like the sacredness of this day, in this month, in this land. And when was it? The 9th of Dhul Hijjah, the day of Hajj, in the month of Dhul Hijjah, the sacred month, and in this land, the land of Arafat, the sacred land. Prying into people's lives is violating something sacred. Rasulullah ﷺ said, do not pursue people's private faults and hidden matters. And he gave this beautiful rule. From the excellence of a person's Islam is leaving what doesn't concern them. So here's your reset. Use it in real time. Pause. Why am I asking? Concern or craving information? Ask permission. Is it okay if I ask about this? Protect. If they hesitate, stop. Their hesitation is your answer. Replace. Make dua for them instead of digging. Choose. Silence is worship.